Hello, learners, welcome to my new channel Brain Fuel Learning. The place where learning is easy and fun. Hey everyone. Waving hand, welcome back to your channel name, the place where learning English is super fun and easy. In today's video, we'll dive into the world of tenses books, and focus on one of the most important ones. Tense. Let's get started. We learn about tense. So what is tense? Tense means time. Tense doesn't show what you do. It shows when you do it. Past, present, or future. Tense is the time traveler of grammar. Now, do you know what a tense and verb is? A verb is a word that shows action, something you do. Imagine this. When you play, that's a verb. When you sleep, that's a verb. When you study, yes, even study is a verb. So remember. Backhand index pointing right if you can do it, it's probably a verb. Do you like to jump, run, dance, or sing? Guess what? You're doing something very special. You're using action verbs. What is an action verb? An action verb is a word that shows what someone is doing. It tells us the action in a sentence. Man dancing, woman dancing. If it's something you can do, like walk, swim, brush, and many more. Here in this slide you can see the activites. These are verb. Now I think you all understand action verbs. But wait, verbs are not just actions, they also tell us when the action happens. That's where tense comes in. Let's time travel. Rocket. Past, it already happened. Example, she cooked. Present, it is happening now. Example, she is eating now, she is in process of eating. Future, it will happen later. Example, she will wash the dishes. Now I think you all understand that she present current action, that she is eating and she already cooked, so it shows past, and then after heating she will wash the dishes, and this will happen in future. Do you know that verbs can change clothes just like we do? Grinning face with smiling eyes. Yup. Verbs have different forms, and they change depending on the time. V1, base form, present tense. This is the original form of the verb. Small blue diamond used in present tense and after to, do/does, can, etc. Examples: eat, go, write, speak, etc. V1, the present hero. Man superhero. This is the base form of the verb. We use it for things we do every day. V2, past form, past tense. Small blue diamond. This is the verb form used in simple past tense. It shows something that happened in the past. Examples: played, past of play. Ate, past of eat. Went, past of go. V2, the past hero. Mantelpiece clock. This form tells us the action already happened. V3, past participle. This form is used in perfect tenses, has / have / had plus V3. Passive voice, is / with / were plus V3. V3, the perfect hero. Dizzy. Used with has, have, or had to show something is completed. Show something is completed. You can pause the video and read all forms of verbs. You can understand by table mentioned below.
There are mainly three types of tenses: present, past, and future. Present tense, the present tense tells us about what's happening now. It tells us what you're doing or where you are currently. Example: I live in the USA. He is currently living in the USA. So, right now, he's in the USA, maybe eating a burger or walking in New York. Let's read second example. I am in class 10th. He is studying in 10th class. Right now, he's learning, doing homework, or maybe giving a science test. Past tense. The past tense tells us about what already happened. It tells us about things that are over, finished, like a closed storybook. Example: I lived in the USA. In the past, He lived in the USA. Currently, she is not in the USA. That means she once lived there, maybe in 2020. But now she's somewhere else, like India or London. I was in class 9 last year. It already happened, which means he completed his ninth class. You've already worked on it, studied, maybe gave exams, and moved up. It means I've already done class 9, I passed it, and now I'm ready for class 10. Future tense. The future tense tells us about what will happen later. It tells us about plans, dreams, and what's coming soon, like a movie trailer. Example: she is planning to go to the USA. She will be in the USA in the future. She's not there yet, but she has big dreams, maybe flying there next year. United States. I will be in class 11th next year. It tells us about a plan or certainty that will happen. You're still in 10th now, but after exams and holidays. Hello class 11. Let's talk about types of past, present, and future tenses. Every action in English happens in the present, past, or future, and each of them has 4 parts. That makes 12 tenses total. Let's understand parts of present tense through these examples. The present tense is used to talk about what's happening now or what you do regularly. It has 4 types. The first one is the simple present, like saying, I play football. This means you play often, maybe every evening after school. Next is the present continuous, like, I am playing football. That means you're playing right now, maybe running on the field or kicking the ball. Then comes the present perfect, such as, I have played football. This shows that you played football sometime before, and it's still important or connected to now. Finally, the present perfect continuous is like saying, I have been playing football. It means you started playing earlier, and guess what? You're still playing, maybe tired but loving the game. Let's understand parts of past tense through these examples. The past tense is used to talk about things that are already over, like yesterday's game or last year's tournament. The first type is the simple past, such as, I played football. That means you played before, maybe yesterday, last week, or this morning, and now it's done. Next is the past continuous, like, I was playing football. This shows you were in the middle of playing at a certain time in the past, like, I was playing when it started to rain. Then we have the past perfect, for example, I had played football. This means you finished playing before something else happened, like, I had played before dinner. Finally, there's the past perfect continuous, such as, I had been playing football. It means you were playing for a long time before another past event, maybe, I had been playing for 2 hours before it got dark. So, past tense is like opening an old photo album, all memories and moments that are finished but fun to remember. Future tense, fun and easy paragraph. The future tense is all about things that will happen later, like tomorrow's match or next week's football practice. The first type is the simple future, such as, I will play football. This means you're planning to play soon, maybe tomorrow or this weekend. Next is the future continuous, like, I will be playing football. It means that at a certain time in the future, like 5 p.m. tomorrow, you'll be right in the middle of kicking the ball or scoring a goal. Then comes the future perfect, such as, I will have played football. This tells us that by a certain point in the future, the game will already be finished, like, by 6 p.m., I will have played football. And finally, the future perfect continuous, a big name but super cool. For example, I will have been playing football. That means you'll have played for a long stretch of time in the future, like, by next year, I will have been playing football for 5 years. So, The future tense is like a calendar full of plans, promises, and awesome goals waiting to happen. These all types we will understand next videos.
Present simple tense. Present simple tense tells us about actions that happen regularly, like habits, routines, and facts. Yes, like your daily habits, your routines, and even true facts. 1. Daily habits and routines. What it means: things you do every day, regularly, or as a part of your routine. You often listen these words which we use in our daily life. Every day, always, usually, often, sometimes, never. Think about what you do every day. You wake up, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, go to school, right? All these things are part of your daily routine, and we use present simple tense to talk about them. Why do we add s or es in present simple? In present simple tense, when the subject is he, she, or it, third person singular, we add s or es to the base verb, be1. He, she, it rule. When we talk about he, she, or it in present simple tense, we give our verb a little gift, we add s or es at the end. Let's see some examples. I play, he plays. You walk, she walks. Now earlier we talk about third person, so let's understand what is third person. When we say third person, we're talking about someone else, not me, not you, but another person or thing. And singular means just one. He, a boy or man. She, a girl or woman. It, a thing or animal. Or someone's name: Ravi, Anjali, Mom, the dog, the car. Here in this slide we have example below. With I we use play, we can't use s, and he plays cricket. Here we talking about third person, so we use s at the end of play. He, she, it, just don't forget. Add s or es, you're all set. He plays, she goes, it runs too. In this slide we learn about more depthly in detail, where we used present simple tense. Habits and daily routines. We use the present simple tense to talk about things we do again and again, like habits, daily tasks, or personal routines. Examples. I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. She brushes her teeth twice a day. They go to the gym on weekends. These are those activities which happen regularly. Think about your daily habit and routines, what you do daily. General truths and facts. Use the present simple tense to state universal facts, scientific truths, or anything that is always true. Think, things that never change or are always correct. Examples. 1. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Water gets super hot and starts to bubble at 100 degrees. 2. The sun rises in the east. Every morning, Mr. Sun comes up from the east. 3. Human beings need oxygen to live. We all need air, no life. So whenever you're talking about something that never changes, like science, nature, or everyday truths, use the present simple tense. Because facts are forever. These are facts that do not change over time.
There are mainly three types of tenses: present, past, and future. Present tense, the present tense tells us about what's happening now. It tells us what you're doing or where you are currently. Example. I live in the USA. He is currently living in the USA. So, right now, he's in the USA, maybe eating a burger or walking in New York. Let's read second example. I am in class 10th. He is studying in 10th class. Right now, he's learning, doing homework, or maybe giving a science test. Past tense, the past tense tells us about what already happened. It tells us about things that are over, finished, like a closed storybook. Example. Instructions or directions. Use the present simple to give instructions, commands, or directions, especially in recipes, manuals, or guiding someone. often used in imperative form, without subject. When you're telling someone what to do, step by step. When do we use it? When we explain how to do something. When we give commands. When we guide someone or tell them the next step. In these terms we use. Special tip. We often use the imperative form. That means we don't say the subject, like, you. We just start with the verb. Like. Boil the water. Add the sugar. Mix it well. Turn left at the corner. Open the box. You see? No, I, or you, just straight to the action. So remember, when you're giving steps, rules, or directions, use present simple tense. It's clear, quick, and easy to follow. Examples. Turn left at the signal. Boil the water, then add tea leaves. Open your books to page 10. Instructions tell what to do now or regularly. They are direct and simple. Now in this slide we learn about present tense rules. How to structure of the sentence. There are 4 sentence types in present simple. 1. Affirmative, positive subject plus verb, V1 plus SS plus object. V1-1 sent form. This is how we structure make sentence. Subject does the action, verb is action and object receives the action. Example. I eat dinner at 8. In this I is subject plus eat is verb plus dinner is object. Negative, small blue diamond subject plus do does plus not plus base verb, V1. Example. I do not eat dinner at 8. I is subject plus do not plus eat is verb plus dinner is object. Singular he, she, it use does not, doesn't is we call as a short form does not. Plural, do not, don't we call as a short form do not. In present simple tense, we have different ways to make sentences. When we say something that happens regularly, we use a positive sentence like, I eat dinner at 8. I is the subject, eat is the action, verb, and dinner is the object. If we want to say it doesn't happen, we make a negative sentence like, I do not eat dinner at 8. Next we study about interrogative sentence question, small blue diamond do does plus subject plus base verb, V1. Example. Do you eat dinner at 8? Does she eat dinner at 8? When we want to ask a question in present simple tense, we start with do or does. They are the magic words that help us ask. Use do with I, you, we, they. Use does with he, she, it. Important note, we do not use he or s in negative or question-related sentence. Example. Do you play cricket? It's wrong. Do you play cricket? Correct. Remember this point. In interrogative sentence questions we use do does and ist, then we use subject and the next, so like do you eat dinner at 8? In this ist use do. As we study before that with plural we use do and with singular we use does, remember third person. And then we use subject who does the action and then object. In this asking someone about dinner that in what time he eat dinner. And in second example. Does she eat dinner at 8? Here we talk about third person the same question. Like in ist example to boy there and one is asking another that do you eat dinner at 8? And in the second they are talking about the third person. Next we study about WH questions in present simple tense. If WH word is not the subject, use do does. Formula. Small blue diamond WH word plus do does plus subject plus base verb, V1. When we ask questions using WH words like what, where, when, why, how, and the WH word is not the subject, we follow a special pattern. First, we use the WH word, then add do or does, followed by the subject, and then the base verb, we won. It's like building a puzzle in the right order. You can write in your copy and do these worksheet. Example. When do you eat dinner? Why does she not eat dinner? Why when, WH word, plus do does plus you she, subject, plus dinner, object. So we complete our present tense learning. Now in next we read and understand a paragraph, story of present simple. Now we are going to read a paragraph, a story about Ravi's daily life. So let's get start. Ravi is a young boy who lives in a small village. He wakes up every day at 6 o'clock. He brushes his teeth, takes a bath, and eats breakfast with his family. After breakfast, he goes to school by bicycle. At school, he studies many subjects, but his favorite subject is English. During the lunch break, he plays football with his friends. In the evening, he returns home and helps his mother in the kitchen. And he tells his mother what the teacher taught him in school, like the sun rises in the east and the earth moves around the sun. And Ravi knows that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius and plants need sunlight to grow. Later, he does his homework, eats dinner, and watches TV. He goes to bed at 9 p.m. every night. His parents often say, "Respect your elders and listen to your teachers." His teacher tells the class, "Always speak the truth and keep your books clean." Ravi believes that honesty is the best policy and hard work brings success. Ravi enjoys his simple and happy life. Let me tell you short summary and present simple tense preference in this story. This story is about Ravi, a young boy who lives in a small village and follows a simple daily routine. He wakes up early, goes to school by bicycle, studies different subjects, and helps his mother at home. He learns general truths at school such as the sun rises in the east and water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. He also listens to his parents and teachers who teach him good values like honesty, respect, and hard work. This story is written in the present simple tense, which is mainly used to talk about things that happen regularly or facts that are always true. In Ravi's story, we see many examples of daily routines, such as, he wakes up every day at 6 o'clock, he goes to school by bicycle, and he eats dinner and goes to bed at 9 p.m. These are actions Ravi does every day, so they are written in the present simple tense. The story also includes general truths and scientific facts, like the sun rises in the east, the earth moves around the sun, and water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. These are facts that never change, so we use the present simple tense to express them. The story also includes instructions or advice, such as, respect your elders and listen to your teachers, and always speak the truth and keep your books clean. These are general rules or guidance and are also written in the present simple. It is used to describe routines, truths, facts, and instructions in a clear and simple way. We use the base form of the verb for subjects like I, you, we, and they, and we add s or s to the verb for he, she, or it. For example, in the story, he wakes up, he goes, and he helps are all in the present simple tense. The paragraph shows how the present simple tense helps us describe regular actions and timeless facts clearly and simply. In first worksheet, underline the verbs. Second is these sentences written in different tenses, change these in present simple tense. Section D is make negative sentence using do does. Section C, choose correct verb then next to blanks option given you. In the section E, fill in the blanks with the correct verb. And section F, match these sentences with images. In this you can note important topic of present tense. Verbs in present simple tense. As we read these RSS rule. Wakes up, brushes, takes, eats, goes, studies, plays, returns, helps, does, watches, goes, to bed. And then. Grammar notes from the story, present simple rules. White right pointing backhand index he she it plus verb plus s example he watches, she eats, it rains. White right pointing backhand index spelling rule. Verbs ending in y change to is if there's a consonant before y studies. Verbs ending in o, ch, sh, x, s add s goes, watches. Small blue diamond verbs in present simple tense. White right pointing backhand index wakes up, brushes, takes, eats, goes, studies, plays, returns, helps, does, watches, goes, to bed. In present simple tense, when the subject is he, she, or it, we add s or s to the verb. For example, he eats, she watches, it rains. If a verb ends with a consonant plus y, we change the y to is, like studies. And for verbs ending in o, ch, sh, x, or s, we add is, like goes and watches. These little spelling rules help the sentence sound right and follow correct grammar. Alright champs. Graduation cap, that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new, give me a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell so you never miss a learning adventure. Got a question or a topic you want next? Books, drop it in the comments below. Until next time, keep learning, keep smiling. And if you want me to make this video in Hindi also, so please comment me. Bye bye and happy studying.